This is something that has been due for quite some time. I don't know how long, but Harry Potter. I think I started to listen to these books when I was in college. I think probably 10 years ago. And I have listened to all the seven books, repeated at least, I think, six or seven times at the very least. Whenever I start listening to them, I just forget everyone else that is there. And I really do enjoy them. Okay, but just like there is Bollywood, so there is a certain mindset that people who watch a lot of Bollywood movies have grown accustomed to. It's the mindset that you do not use logic. Okay, you do not use your brain when you are going to watch a movie. You keep your brain at home, and then they go to a theater and watch a movie. So we come from that mindset. Okay, that's how most of our movies are, sadly. But yeah, so and Harry Potter is just like that. Okay, it's just like that. I will comment on the movies later, but let's start with the books. And honestly, I don't want to drag it out, but the main thing is stuff just starts to happen or stops happening according to the plot. Okay, so what is required in the plot? Okay, every rule that has been set up till then will be broken. Everything that has been set, it will all be broken for that premise. It's like I'm sure a lot of you have heard about these stories, haven't you? Online, you must have heard every loophole, every little thing. But loopholes are one thing. The other thing that the main thing that I am concerned is why does something suddenly stop happening or something suddenly just no mention of spells that can be said in the head and suddenly in one book it's now oh there is a way we can use the spell but it was through our head. Why wasn't it never talked about before? Or some pure common sense thing, a child has come from 10 years living with their aunt and uncle who didn't actually tell them anything. When he comes out into the real world, into the real people, no one bothers to take him to his old home. No one bothers to tell him where his parents live. I mean, such ridiculous things. In the last, this one keeps bothering me a lot. In the last season, while they were patrolling around everywhere and literally needed any help they can, they could have summoned Creature or Dobby, but they never did. They never did. And the explanation given was that it might attract someone else. Brother, you can apparate, they can apparate. Just try to call him here. If someone else shows up, immediately apparate to some other place. It's not. Anyways. Stuff just seems to happen and common sense things just stops to work. I think that's why kids like it so much, isn't it? I remember seeing the first movie as a kid and we were so hooked. Didn't understand a lot, but yeah, we we loved the movies as a kid, and we grew up watching the movies. And I didn't read the book first. I saw the movies first, and then I came to the books, trying to figure out, trying to learn a lot more things, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the experience, but all the time it was like, yeah, I shouldn't use my head a lot. Okay. I can't use my brain on this. If I do, everything falls apart. Everything falls apart. My God, the amount of plot holes that I can just that are just going through my head are just immense, immense. Every character it's like if the plot wants him to act this way, he will act this way. If it doesn't, it does. So that's what there are. I think there are a lot of videos. You can find a lot of plot holes, including some of the famous one like Marauder's Map. How the two older twin brothers could have seen, Fred and George could have seen the Peter Pettigrew in their house in Hogwarts all the time, but they never mentioned it. Or the time turn. Oh, oh my God, what yes was that? There was literally something that could change the pay. It should never have been added in the whole series. Okay, it should never have been added because they were forced to remove it as soon as it was done. When they tried to bring it back in the Cursed Child, or whoever did, I don't know who actually wrote that book. It says J.K. Rowling. I doubt it. It doesn't feel like her. But J.K. Rowling doesn't feel like anything. That's the problem, isn't it? Many people have speculated that J.K. Rowling didn't actually write the book, or if she did, she wrote only the first book. Okay, let me find it. I think there was a topic about this that Hogwarts is basically the Harry Potter universe was created and J.K. Rowling is an actor. That is a okay. Yeah, he did. J.K. Rowling actually write the Harry Potter books. Now, she got a lot of inspiration from the books of magic. That is true. The books of magic by Neil Gaiman. I am starting to read that, but one thing is clear: not what happened was as soon as other people came and tried to continue this series, everyone started jumbling their ideas, so there is no continuity in this series. I don't want to watch it, but I don't want to completely read it, but it's clear that she got a lot of inspirations from here. That's fine. Inspirations are fine, just as Neil Gaiman himself said that ideas are good. It's what you do with those ideas that matters. So that is fine. That's not it. It feels always. It feels like she actually never wrote the book. She never really wrote the book, or she was a mere actor, and a big corporations decided that this is what's going to be in the shows. There's going to be a vague plot, okay, where every enemy or every major event will wait until the end of the year to happen. And I really liked the books. I enjoyed the books, but you can only enjoy it if you don't use your brain. That's not really the kind of enjoyment I want always. So yeah, that's the proper audiobook. I always hear audiobook. I don't have the time to read the books. So Stephen Fry did an amazing job. I think the books are fine for kids, and that's it. And as soon as the kids start asking question, oh, but why this and why not that? I think they have grown past it. Okay, that's all I would like to say about Harry Potter. Now I want to move on to other books, other fiction books. The one that comes to the mind always is, many people have even referenced it, is the Tolkien's Hobbit and the whatever the name is. Also, I'm starting to listen Peripheral by William Gibson because a new TV series is on that. It's the TV series I really liked, at least until the girl fell in love. Okay, so maybe so that is also I'm putting. Now I'm trying to Ender's Game. I think there are a Dune. I started. It was more political, but I will give it a try again. So I want to get into more sci-fi books, and I don't generally ask someone to comment because I rarely get any. But if you have, just no, don't worry. I will Google it. No need to. I will Google it. Top sci-fi books of all time. Neuromancer, Dune, Hitchhiker's Guide to. I actually like that Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy. 1984, I absolutely loved, but should it be called science fiction? It's more like reality now. Anyways, I really like 1984. I want to listen to it again Ender's Game. I have Three Body Problem was converted into a TV show, which I really liked. Apart from the dreadful acting, Handmaid's Tale, I didn't like the TV show at least. I'm not sure how I like the book. Oh yeah, just to give you an idea what I do actually like, because people will be like, don't understand your taste. So just to give you a little idea, I never actually saved this link anyone else. This link is still on the Twitch page. I should probably stream sometimes then. People miss me, don't they? Give him a recommendation like this. So sort by top rated. Where is my rating? Okay. Uh, now are these the 10-star ratings? Okay. House I have given 10 stars. Black Mirror is 10 star. Uh, I this should probably not be 10 star, but uh, there is a lot of, what did I say? What should I say? Something happened that there is a reason for liking this TV show. It's not because it's good. Okay, that is a personal reason. So ignore that. Shawshank Redemption I really Interstellar is good. Dark, Dark is a good TV show. If that was based on a book, I would have absolutely. Oh yeah, I read this book, Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption. At first was the movie, then I read the book, just trying to figure out what more was there. I don't think there are Death Note manga I have downloaded. I have to just read through this. I will look into them. But that is usually my taste. Books I have on Goodreads. I will have to find my account. I don't usually, mostly I listen on Audible, and then just give me a second. I can find it. I don't read these, what do you say, fiction that much. I read non-fiction a lot. Recently only I have started to get into fiction. Otherwise I don't really read fiction. So let's ignore the TV show. Let's go into the books. There must be 100 books here, but there isn't, because I never actually outgoing God has given a good rating. The Power of Seven not getting good rating. Monk of Solace. If I read it as a kid, I will have to revisit it if it's really anything other than that is a good. 0 to 1 are all right. I don't think there are a lot of fiction books here. Rita Hayworth and Fast Fashion Promotion. When did I read it? Is there no time here? Anything else? I don't think there is. The Fault in Our Stars. I just read it. Homage to Catalonia, I really liked. Homage to Catalonia, Down and Out in Paris and Letters, like one of the best. If I get a hardcover of this book, I will get it. Animal Farm, I didn't listen to it with that much, attention actually, so I will have to reread it. 1984, absolutely loved it. All the Harry Potter books. First style, I've given 1 star. They just butchered it. Yeah. So, anyways, I want to get into other books now. Oh, sorry, I didn't talk about the Harry Potter movies. Now, I one thing is, okay, first, earlier, even when I started reading the books, and Harry Potter movies. It's okay. So earlier, when I started to read the books and then I watched the movies, uh, just like every other Harry Potter fan, I used to get, oh my god, they didn't show this, or they changed the plot like this, they shouldn't have done this and that. And after hearing it so many times, apart from this run, the last time I read the audiobooks a few days ago, I completed them. Apart from this, every time else that I have heard the audiobook, I always watch the movie just after the audiobook. So once I watch this, was the read the first book, I watched the movie just after it. And this time I realized that that might be overwriting the memory, and I might be missing a lot of the things from the book. So this time I didn't watch the movies. And what I want to tell you is that what I want to tell you is that I think the movie saved the books. Movie is the reason the Harry Potter was saved. Okay, you might get angry at these. These are kids. They were kids. They were not even as a kid. They were not actors. You can say it in the movies that take a long time even to act. And even though as a kid I had a crush on him, I'm now rewatching the old movies. I just ugh, the acting is terrible. What is good is the other actors. Okay, so let me see if I can tell you who was it. What? Not these. Where are the proper actors? You know what? Let's go through the movie from one by one. Okay, so from one by one, let me tell you. Maggie Smith, she's an absolutely fantastic actress. Absolutely fantastic. I have seen a few of her works, but mainly in here. But she's absolutely amazing. Harry Melling. Now that's an actor. Harry Melling. If you don't know, he was Dudley in the initial movies. But recently, this man, oh my god, he is one of the few character actors. that- This man has worked the hardest, I would say. Okay, now this, if there were a lot more people like these, at least the kids, and they were not going for appearances and all, and I don't know, they tried to make actors with the Harry Potter, the three kids, but if they had, struck gold like they struck gold with Harry Melling, my God, just watch this TV show, this movie, then you will understand this TV show. What's the Pale Blue Eye? What what an actor! What an actor! But anyways, not that's not who I'm talking about right now. Richard Griffiths is a good actor. He's a good actor. That was always going to happen. No, no, these are not the first movie, not the first movie. Harry Potter and the Minus Chamber of Secrets. Chamber of Secrets. Okay, let's go into the second movie. No, 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 no. Jim Norton. No, no. Yeah, Toby Jones. Excellent actor. I mean, I don't even need to tell you. This second movie, let me remember any striking actress from that. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. What was the third? His uncle, prisoner of Azkaban, and Gary Oldman. Do I even need to start? I probably shouldn't even start on them. Okay, Gary Oldman. He was the sole reason for saving the third movie. My God, what an actor! What an actor he was. Okay, and Goblet of we forgot the main guy, but yeah, we will talk about him later. First, Cedric Robert Pattinson. How, anyways, he jumped once from the tree, and I got the uh, audition for all the Twilight movies. Even Timothy Spall. Now that I look back, I have not really seen him in any other movies, but he actually at least he played the part he was asked to play. Okay, he is in the playbill. That's why he looks familiar. Okay, at least he played his part, but that's not who I want to talk to you about. I do not want to talk to you about any of these actually. What is Jason Isaacson? I haven't watched. Oh, he's in Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, we'll play that game. And the video game is also actually now a bigger deal than movies. So if you are in the entertainment, you have to watch both the movies and the games. You have to play the games also. Goblet of the Fire. What was the fifth one? Out of this movie, the book was. It reminded me again and again of the totalitarianism in the 1984 books. But then it felt like maybe she just copied it completely. Oh, Miles was in it? Or TV with it? No, this is who I want to talk to you about. Mhm. Oh, we missed someone in Goblet of Fire. We missed someone in Goblet of Fire. Why are they not so? He is a top actor. Why is he not here? What? My, why is he not here? Hold on. Oh, David Bradley, amazing actor. Alan Rickman. No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Mad Eye movie. Yeah, Brendan Gleeson. My God, what an actor. But I'll finish. Oh yeah, in the end, this is not there. Anyways, moving on. Goblet of Fire and now the Order of Phoenix. No, it is important to understand because this is where it actually starts. Okay, this is where it actually starts. I think I have covered most of the actors, good actors. However, have I not? I think I have. The what prince? Ah, Prince. I will have to check him. I don't know. Gambon, no. Maybe he was being asked to play that way, or maybe the book Gambon was book Dumbledore was so good that time. But for yes, some reason. Okay, let's get to the last movie. Oh yeah, they made it two part. Here is the thing: they should have made all movies two parts. It was never possible to do it once. Ah, okay, I have something to tell you about this. Hold it. Kelly McDonald is in this. Isn't she the one who played? Yeah, my God, she's an amazing actress. Go watch her one show in the. There is one TV show. She's known for the Black Mirror. The what's that show? The B one, Beehive one. She is an amazing actress, and she played that role. Yes, and she's not in these shows. She's in that. Now I understand what. Okay, I don't even remember her. She was Helena Ravenclaw. Just saw her maybe for a bit. Yeah, now moving on to the actress. I think even though they changed the plot a bit, the first I will talk about is changing the plot. I think the reason they changed the plot so much in the Harry Potter movies because the plot was absolute bullcrap. Okay, it was absolutely BS. Things just started to happen out of nowhere, out of thin air, and they just stopped to happen out of thin air. So the whoever was writing the screenplay, they looked at the movies, they saw the books, and they thought, does it even really matter what we do with this? And that's so they did. Okay, and I think they did it. And there is also that one thing: you cannot just convert monologue into complete scenes. Okay, uh, which one was it? There was a specific scene that I never actually wrote it down, but there is a specific scene in which the amount of monologue, the amount of things that happened, without the characters speaking, was too much, was a lot. I think it was in the last movie when Harry went into to bring the sword of the Gryffindor. Now, in the movie, you can't really show why he's taking off his clothes and he's going into there. But if you read the books, you understand that he's trying to follow a certain way to get the sword of Gryffindor because it demands a sort of courage. So that was such an important dialogue. It was such lengthy in the book. It was pretty good. Actually, it was pretty good. But you can't really show it in the movie. Ah, yeah. Second thing I remember, when Dumbledore takes Harry to the Horcrux, the necklace one. Okay, and when Harry actually makes him drinks the poison, that monologue that was such excellently written in the books. But you can't. I understand. You can't just do it in the movies without actually giving some backstory. Now, they might have done it by showing some flashbacks of what actually happened with the Grindelwald and all. They might it might have been better actually, but they didn't do it. Okay, it was they were pressed for time. It's understandable. That's why I said every movie should have in 2 or 3 parts. In fact, anyways, that's not the point. But I don't think many people would have watched the movies. So yeah, what I'm saying is that was the reason they changed the plot, and I would say it's better that they did. It's better that they did. I remember that scene. If you remember, do you remember that scene from uh, the that movie, Prisoner of Azkaban, when they are in the Shrieking Shack? Do you remember this scene in the Shrieking Shack? And here, so see this scene. You remember this scene? I remember it. In the books, it is good. Okay, a lot of things are explained. It's pretty good. It's pretty thrilling. But in the movie, my God, this is so excellently done. So amazingly. It gives me chills just to think about it. In the movie, when Gary Oldman acts, my God, that was an. I think, and for that reason, I think the actors who didn't actually know their character beforehand, no, who weren't really big fan of the books, I think they did a better job. I think they did a better job than the fans who were actors. I think so. Yeah, there were such scenes, a lot of such scenes which were pretty good. Maggie Smith, honestly, was amazing actress. Not really, we don't really. I think I have seen her in somewhere else also. Maybe Downtown Abbey. No, I have seen her in somewhere else. Okay, Becoming Jane. I haven't really seen that complete movie, but I have seen her act in that. She was pretty good. No, it's an old movie. I don't know why I'm starting to suddenly remember it's an older movie or somewhere around here. Okay, that's my problem. I will find it. It's one of these. I don't remember which one exactly. Richard Griffiths. I don't really need to talk about. He has done pretty good movies. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Mainly, I remember him from Gandhi. Toby Jones. Don't even need to go. Where is it? Where is it? There I don't know. Gary Oldman, my God, this man on with the human, he saved the third movie by himself. That's all I will say. Robert Pattinson was pretty good. Ralph Fiennes. Okay, I want to talk about. I don't want who I don't want to talk about. I'm just closing them. David Tennant also did a pretty good job. But, yeah, he's in Doctor Who, but not the one who I want to talk about. I want to talk. Yeah, David Bradley. I don't want to talk about more, but yeah, he's an amazing actor. Alan Rickman, pretty good. Ralph Phineas. I want to talk about Ralph. I want to talk about yeah, Brendan Gleeson and no, no, no. Okay, before I just move ahead, so Clemens, I don't Clemens Poesy. How do you pronounce it? I have no idea. Just a second. Don't tell me to stop the one. Clemens Poesy. Got it. Okay. I have sort of prejudiced against her. I saw her in Bruges, and I didn't really like her. Maybe it was her act. I don't know what it was. I loved that movie, but in that movie, what I really didn't like it was her. Okay. But I think she was merely dance around like a puppet. Now, Alan Rickman, everyone knows pretty good. I don't know. These two that I really want to talk about. Ralph Phineas and Brendan Gleeson. These two single-handed. Oh yeah, these two are also in Bruce. Go and watch them. These two, my God, they did an amazing job, and I think that such actors actually saved that movie from becoming like the fifth movie of the movies. So yeah, that's it. I think it was important. Changing the plot a bit. It was important for the movies. So I really wanted to make this movie for a long time. I have written it here and I need to remove it from my to-do list. I have been thinking about this for a long time and this only took 30 minutes. Okay, I thought I will extend it to like 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, that's basically it. There are some drama about if J.K. Rowling actually wrote the books or not. I don't know if she did. I don't know if she was merely an actor. But WB never made a lawsuit against her books, even though she clearly took a lot of inspiration from their books. And somehow it feels like that this whole wizarding world was created just to make money, which is fine. I don't mind it, just fine. But I think once you grow up and once you read a few books and then you start craving for something more, even the just read the Death Note manga. It has so much more, you know, things that go in the head. Yeah. So yeah, that's all.